Shakira's here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Travel the world, no fear, no fear. Dancing all night, so clear, so clear. Living their life sincere,
Hi
sincere.
everyone, and welcome back to my channel with your girl Shakira Says. I know it's been a while. I know. I always say this every time I come back with a new video, but this time I'm serious because the new year's coming and I really want to be more consistent next year. So I've been good. Don't worry about all the other stuff because I'm back, and I'm back with a story time. All right, y'all. So before we get started, are you cool with me or not? So if you're cool with me, you need to subscribe and definitely give this video a thumbs up. Definitely like this video because you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it here, okay? So anyway, let's get on with the story time. So y'all, this story time is gonna be about the time I had to go for a mammogram when I'm only 32 years old. So this happened during the height of the pandemic. So during the pandemic, everything that was going on, the world was shut down, everybody's at home. I was really happy at this point in my life because I've always wanted to stay and work from home, but I didn't know like how that would happen ever. So I was so happy. I was so thrilled to be working from home. My daughter was home. She was doing school online. I got to spend more time with her. We're not like going to school, going to work, then rushing back home, just eating dinner, going to bed, repeat, the cycle. So I was happy to be at home. It was really peaceful at that time in life. One day, out of the blue, I believe I was laying down in bed. It was nighttime. I'm like, why does my right breast feel weird? And like it felt sore, and I felt like a sensation that was weird, that never happened before, and it's not supposed to be happening. So I'm just like, that was weird. And when things happen that feel a little weird to our bodies, we're like, maybe it was just that one time, and we kind of like just say, oh, it's just that one time. That feeling won't come back. But this time it did. So I felt that feeling. I'm just like, oh, it's something that happened one time. And then like the next night it happened again. I'm just like, that's weird. Like that sensation came back. It was subtle at first, but I'm just like, okay, like this is weird. Like this sensation that I was having, it would feel like a hot sensation and like a sharp sensation. I'm just like, I never felt this before. And I think obviously anybody would be concerned with that type of symptom that they were having. And I'm just like, okay, let me do a self breast examination. I did an examination by feeling for any lumps in my breast, and I looked for any discoloration in my breast. I didn't see any of that, and I did not feel any lumps. So I'm like, good, I don't feel anything. Maybe I'm just tripping. So then I ended up like letting another week go by. So fast forward, this is like a couple of weeks, and I'm just like, okay, I'm still getting this sensation. It wouldn't be constantly. Some nights I wouldn't have it, then other nights I would. It would mainly happen in the nighttime. Sometimes it would happen in the daytime for no reason. There was nothing that I could pinpoint that was triggering that feeling. And so out of deep concern, because all of these thoughts are running through my head, the first thing you would think of is, cancer when you're having this type of feeling. So I got in contact with my doctor. As you know, during the time of the pandemic, they were trying to reduce the amount of people that came into the clinics. So they had like a phone appointment with me. I forgot what you call it. So they had a phone appointment with me, and I'm telling my doctor my symptoms, and she's like, okay, yeah, that's definitely raising alarms, like definitely come into the doctor's office. So I go to the doctor's office, and my doctor does a breast examination on me, and she doesn't see anything abnormal, doesn't feel anything abnormal. She asks me all these questions, and I'm answering the questions, and I'm really afraid. So she gives me a referral to get a mammogram, because obviously she's just a doctor that's at the, I forgot what you call it, uh she's just a doctor that is at a family medical doctor. So they're not a specialist that would be able to actually do a mammogram on me at the doctor's office that I normally see. So I make the appointment to go get the mammogram. Of course, they're asking me tons of questions because I don't have any immediate family that has had breast cancer before, and I'm under 40 years old. So they're like, what's going on? It really raises alarms, because normally women, they don't get a breast exam until they reach age 40. That's when they suggest for women to start getting mammograms when they're 40. And the only way that they would give you a mammogram before age 40 is if you had any immediate family members that have had breast cancer, like mom or your grandmother. So, and that wasn't in my case. So they're asking a ton of additional questions. So fast forward, is the day of my mammogram. I'm really nervous. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what my results are. I'm definitely freaking out. I'm just like, what do I do? Like, I have a daughter. Like, how will my family cope with this? Like, I'm just so afraid. And I go to the mammogram. It's the pandemic, so everything is very limited. Everyone has on masks at this time, and it's very there's a limited amount of people there that are in the hospital at this time. So I go into the waiting room, and I'm the youngest one there. There's older women there. They were cool. They were smelling at me. I'm smelling at them. They were really nice. And I'm just getting so nervous, y'all. So nervous. I'm like, I can't believe I am having a mammogram at age 32. I just can't believe it. So I finally get called. They call my name. They give me a gown to change into. And then when I finish put the gown on, they give me the instructions on what's going to happen next. And I get to the machine. I don't know what you call the machine where they put your breast on, and so they can scan an image of your breast. So I do that. And before that, obviously, I'm telling the woman that is the tech that is giving me the mammogram. I'm telling her my symptoms, and she's like, okay. And then she starts to give me the mammogram. So they put the machine on my breast. It feels really weird, and it doesn't hurt, but I feel like a lot of pressure. I'm just like, wow, this is crazy. I'm like, this is what women have to go through. It's very necessary. It's very important for women to get mammograms. And I'm like, wow. But I felt really empowered and really happy that I made that decision to go check on myself, from the symptoms that I was having at the time. So after that, the woman tells me she wants to do an additional exam on me. So they do They do a sonogram. Yes. So they do, yes, was it? So I wrote down what I was going to say. Not a sonogram. I'm sorry. Sonogram is for like checking babies. So they do an ultrasound. Ultrasound for checking babies too, but I don't know why I said sonogram. Anyway, so they do an ultrasound on my breast because they needed to do some additional screening. So they do that just to double check and be sure, which I'm happy that they did. You know, we pay so much money for our health insurance. They better do everything possible to dot their I's and cross their T's. So they do the ultrasound on my breast and they didn't find anything. They did everything they possibly could to examine me and make sure that I was good. But they did say that they didn't find any, any lumps or anything of concern. They did say that I have dense breast. I never heard of that. They said I was getting those symptoms because I have dense breast. And I never heard of dense breast, so they did give me some information about having dense breasts. They said it was nothing to worry about. It was actually quite common, like lots of women have dense breasts. So I did read the packet that they gave me, and I looked up more information on dense breasts. But when I was at that doctor's office after the mammogram, they was like, girl, that's so common. And I don't know, I felt like they were taking it, being lighthearted about it. But I'm just like, obviously, if I never felt something like that feeling before, or with anyone, if someone told me they were experiencing those feelings, I would be like, you better hurry up and go to the doctor to make sure nothing is wrong with you. So yeah, I'm just like, a lot of people, they experience symptoms and they never go get themselves checked out, and that can definitely cost them their lives, or they may have something, developing in their body that, it's harder to cure because they didn't get it checked out like during the beginning stages. So I'm like, I just wanted to be sure that, nothing was, brewing up in my body that, that can cost me my life. I want to take measures that can save my life and help me. So yeah, got my packet. I learned more about dense breasts. So I found out dense breast is like when, obviously, the term dense breast. So your breasts you have more dense tissue than fatty tissue. And it's very common, but the only downside is, and this is not in every case, but when some women have really dense breasts, it's harder to detect cancer, which can become very risky. I'm not a doctor or any type of medical professional, but this is just from information that I've gathered when I was looking up information about dense breasts at the time. So it's when, your breasts are really dense and you have less fatty tissues. So when you do have dense breasts, they give you additional screenings, like how they did for me. Like, they gave me like the standard mammogram, but they also did an ultrasound on my breast. So when they can give you an ultrasound or a 3D mammogram, there's so many different screenings that they can do in order to double check. And they can also do an MRI as well, just to take extra precautions and make sure that they can take a deeper look into the breast to catch any signs of cancer. So yeah, that is my story time about how I had a mammogram at age 30. I'm sorry, y'all, at age 32. So before the age of 40, I had a mammogram. And I'm wearing pink for breast cancer awareness. I wanted to actually do this video before October was up, because October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So I just wanted to do this video because it was definitely on my mind and my heart. about spreading awareness about breast cancer and women taking care of their bodies and getting mammograms and just taking care of ourselves. Like, if you feel something's off with your body, definitely go get checked, even if it's a minor. You don't know what it can be, what's brewing. So definitely get yourselves checked out. So, and that's what we pay health insurance for. You know, health insurance is not cheap in America, and it's not easy. So definitely use your health insurance and get checked out. Feel anything with your body, definitely take all the exams that you need to make sure nothing is brewing in your body and that you're healthy as can be. Y'all, thank you for listening to my story time. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and definitely subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.